Hello, everybody. Tunch Wolf here from St. Vincent College. Practice just ended. Not a whole lot to report today.
No, there isn't a whole lot to
yeah.
report. We have weather conditions that precipitated. Well, there was no precipitation.
Hey, pun intended. Pun intended. Yeah.
Precipitated going back in because of lightning.
You know, they did goal line drill. It was only what 5-6 plays
At the most,
and
yes.
by the time we got down there, because we came up here, it was we saw the. I did see Jordan Dangerfield make a great play on Jalen Samuels in the backfield. That was a highlight of what I saw. Today was an interesting day. Defense won goal line short yardage, or it was just goal line drill. And I think part of the reason was David DeCastro and Marcus Gilbert weren't practicing.
Well, they got the Veterans Day off.
They had the Motivator Cup injury. Yeah.
There you go.
So they did, but it's kind of interesting because tomorrow is an off day.
Right.
Today was a light day. Yesterday was in Shells. So
well, tonight was supposed to be a heavy day.
Right,
they were
right.
supposed to bang. You got family night. Nobody wants to get themselves beat up in front of their family.
Right.
So certainly you were expecting it was going to be a hard-hitting affair, but after the lightning rolled in, then they went to the locker room, cooled off for an hour. The hardest thing to do is to refire those engines up because when you have that layoff, all that intensity, all that sort of get ready to go for the goal line, it just kind of fizzles out.
Yeah, but you know one of the great things about this week, Wolf, is it's the first preseason game.
Yes.
One thing about training camp is you get sick of hitting the same people every day. When the week of the first preseason game comes, man, there is an energy. I mean, there was energy out here.
Right.
Maybe it was because of the lightning, but there was energy. But the opportunity to play a game and not just practice. As you're looking at the Philadelphia Eagles Thursday night game, you can tell that there is a sense of, oh man, we're going to play a game. And this is like the real first test, especially for the rookie guys.
No question about it. I mean, back in our day, that first preseason game was huge because it meant, number one, you got air-conditioned room. Number two, you had a nice mattress. And number three, you could order on the room service menu. Because we stayed in a hotel the night before a game. So we loved that.
Yeah.
But for these guys, you're coming up to this first big test, and you happen to be opening at the home of the reigning Super Bowl champions.
Right. And what Wolf was referring to, we used to stay in those dorms down there, St. Bonaventure, all right? There was no air conditioning.
Yep.
There was no cable.
Yep.
And the mattresses were for diminutive people.
Yep.
And so when we got into a hotel the night before our first preseason game,
great.
There was cable, there was a phone, there wasn't just two pay phones on every floor.
Absolutely.
You weren't fighting over the phone. Well, you and I were fighting over the phone. And then you played a game.
Right.
And the pressure and the excitement and the energy and the focus of a football game.
It draws you forward.
Right, especially as a young player, you get a chance to make your mark because you may come to this football team and you may be at a position that's rich with talent, but you know that you're going to play for everyone else in the National Football League. That if you don't make it here, you've got an opportunity to play for someone else.
You've got your resume on videotape. And it's out there. And so I'm looking forward to three guys that I want to see. One would be Farrington Huguenin. I want to see what he does when he has a live go, when there's no constricting boundaries of practice etiquette, things like that, and he gets a full-on go against some offensive tackle. Another one I want to see is Matt Thomas. Matt Thomas is a guy that intrigues me. I was talking to him at lunch today, and just listening to him, and we were talking about, well, you look like an outside linebacker.
And what did he say?
He goes, but I like the inside. But he did play some outside in practice today. And the third guy that I'm looking at is R.J. Prince, number 64. They call him the Fresh Prince of Carolina. But he's a offensive tackle guard, and he is an intriguing guy, very strong through the core. And he's kind of he's an undrafted free agent, as I said, kind of one of these guys that we'll see what he can do. He's looking good right now.
I'm looking forward to seeing Keon Adams. He was one of my favorites in camp last year, and then he got hurt, and he was on IR. He is, for my money, one of the most natural pass rushers I have seen. One of the most natural pass rushers here in camp. To your point, I want to see him do it in the game. I want to see him get after the quarterback. Whether it's sacks or pressure, I want to see him get there. I don't want to see him playing the draw or the screen. If you know what I mean. The other guy that I want to see is
when they do that.
Chuks Okafor. To see this young man's development. He is very raw, obviously, but he is big. He is strong.
Very.
He is very athletic. And one of the things that I've been impressed with him is without good technique, he's winning his one-on-ones.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Duncan rule number 2.
Yeah. And the other guy that I want to see is Matt Galambos. Because Matt has played very physical in camp. He's done a great job. I want to see him in a game situation. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens Thursday night. We'll probably be back with you guys one more day this week.
Absolutely.
Because we got practice.
Is there food involved?
Yeah.
If there's food involved, we're all here.
They're off tomorrow, but we'll be back at practice on Tuesday. He's Wolf, I'm Tunch, and you've been on Steelers TV.